Hello, this is Pat with Petresca Papers. I am out in the Bluebird Bungalow. It's January 19th, and I had an idea this morning, and so this is take two. This is the first version of a little matchbook that will be a ephemera holder. And so we've got 5 book page pockets. But there are a couple of things that as I did this, I could see that were a problem. So we're going to do this again. It will probably look very similar to this one, but let me show you the pockets. So I have an old book. It's not that old. In fact, it's pretty young. This is a Twilight book, New Moon. I have several of them that I bought from the thrift store. I have torn out 5 pages, and the pages are 8 1/4, and then when I cut off the tatty edge, 5 1/4. All right. And I did find that I could fold 2 at a time. So we're going to fold in half, and then fold the open ends about a 1/2 inch. It may not quite be a 1/2 inch. And then this will come back over here and match up to that fold. And I think I'll fold all of them. I don't know if I can do 3. Let's find out. Fold in half. And then at almost 1/2 inch. And of course, some of this will get shy of that because of the bulk of the paper, but we can correct that as we go. All right. Okay. Let's start with these. And my first one, I did not glue in these folds, and we do need to do that. So just going to run, I think I'm going to use glue stick, and let's see, here's my glue book. What have I got here? I can use this. So I'm just going to run some glue stick along there, glue down that fold, I think, since I'm right here, just keep on gluing that fold down with all of them. Oh, to fold you back on yourself. Well, we are well into the new year, aren't we? Hope everyone is well. Hope you've got some creativity going. Mine seems to come in bursts, and if I don't act on it when it's there, it quickly dissipates, and I find myself not wanting to come out to the Bluebird Bungalow. Very sad. But here I am today, and I hope this will be of value to you. Since if you are doing junk journals, ephemera is one of those things that goes right along with it, and there's usually a lot of it. My thought is to maybe use these as theme ephemera holders as you're working on a certain junk journal. All right, one more. This edge down. Now, what some of the other tools that you might need, or supplies. I'm using some washi tape, and I'm going to be using my crocodile to put in some eyelets. But if you didn't have washi tape, you could just glue. You can also, if you don't have the crocodile to set eyelets, you could use a stapler. All right, now let's find my lid for my glue. Where'd you go? There it is. Okay. So I'm going to fold these in half with the folded edges together. And I'm going to try and find the end of my washi tape. This could be the hardest thing I do. All right. So I am going to put it halfway across there, like that, and fold this other half nice and snug around there. We'll trim that off, but let's get these all washied, so to speak. And put that down. And it doesn't necessarily matter if it goes all the way to the top, and I'll show you why when we get to that point. All right, and another piece. And this over, nice and snug against those folds. I think, well, let's put a little bit of glue on you, just in case you end up at the top. Okay, over. Tilt that fold a little better. Along there. And last one. Again, I cheated on my glue right there. Fold it and washi tape. All right. Now I'm going to trim the washi tape off wherever it not overlapped, but stuck over that end. And now these are ready to open up. So these will open up like this. And I don't think I folded you back in on yourself, so let's do that. Just like that. And fifth one. All right. Now we're going to put a V in each of these. And so let me show you. With my first one, I did not stick down my inside flap. And I could see that that would be a problem as we're putting things in and out. So now we are glued down in there. Now we're going to open them back up, and we're going to cut a V. And this one will be my pattern for the rest. just like that. And you can see why it didn't matter terribly if it always went to the top. And my slant is from that fold, which I'm not sure you can see. Put a little distress ink on it. So this fold, and just matching it up with that first cut I made. And let's flip this one up since that's shy some washi tape on that front end. And then one more. I hope I'm staying in frame. And if I'm not, you may not see this. All right. Okay, now open them back up again, and we're going to stack them, but we're going to have them be about a ½ inch apart. So we'll have this one be the top. This one will have come down about a ½ inch. That one down about a ½ inch. I'm just eyeballing them. That one down about a ½ inch. And this one down about a ½ inch. All right. And that leaves that pocket the smallest one. And now what I'm doing, yes I am, I'm cutting right across there. So now we have our pockets that are different lengths, and I'm putting a piece of washi on the bottom of each one of these. Ooh, it's starting to rain here. I can hear it on my roof, my metal roof of my Bluebird bungalow. Before I insulated it, it really sounded awesome. It was that very classic tin roof sound, but with my insulation now, I don't hear it quite as well. Don't know if you can hear it or not. It's probably pretty soft. Okay, and one more. It's kind of nice having this washi have a pattern. Kind of can see where I'm even. Okay, just folding these back up on themselves, and then I'll trim off the overhang. Okay, and that one very crooked, but it's not going to matter because we won't even see this part. This will be tucked down in the overlap of the matchbook. Oh, just cut my pocket. I don't think that's going to matter either, but we'll find out. All right, pockets are done. Okay, let's put them back together from largest to smallest. I think you're the largest. I think you're next. You're next. You're next, and you're last, or first. So here they are. And just to keep them together, I'm going to clip them, and I need to cut, and I think I came up with 4 inches because these are 3 3/4 folded. So I'm going to cut 4 inches off of here. Now, you know what? Let's do this. Let's cut that off of the bottom. And then we can cut 4 inches. So out of one 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock, you can get 3 of those. Now, I am going to score. I did an inch before. I think I'll do a 3/4 inch. So I've got, there's a half and there's a quarter, so I'll score right there on that 3, like that. And you could just fold if you don't have a scoreboard. All right, and then these will fit in here like that. And I don't think I'm going to fold the top yet till I get these in. All right, kind of centering them, making sure they're down in there. And in retrospect, I think probably the inch would be better, but we're going to try it with this 1/2 inch. Put my clip back there. I'm using the big hole with my crocodile, and I hope you all have a crocodile. If not, you could use a hole punch. You could use a really good heavy-duty stapler. I don't think you could glue these together. I think you would need something. You could use brads for sure. All right, come on, come out. Those little leftover bits get stuck in there. There we go. All right, and I'm going to keep it kind of down to the bottom and punch. Oh, really? Come on. I know. I've got pokey things all over the place. So grab one. Going through. Come on. Come out. There we go. And on this, well, it didn't. There we go. And right there. Got the brads. Not the brads, sorry. The eyelets. And punch. Looks good. Or not punch, but squeeze. And squeeze. And that should hold those pages in, or those, yes, those page envelopes, pockets. Those should hold them in there nicely. Now, when we do this, it's going to tuck under like that. And I think that I want to allow for some girth or filling up. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to fold here, but then I'm also going to give it another fold 1/4 of an inch towards the opening, so that as this gets fatter, that could fold and have some extra space for more things. Okay, so here we've got a pocket, and a pocket, and a pocket, and a pocket, and a pocket. Could even be a pocket put on the back there. And Your ephemera can tuck down in here. Of course, graduating sizes. And I do have some ephemera that I am going to be posting on my Facebook group from some old magazines and different things that will be free on my Facebook group, Petresca Papers. That I will link down below also. And I hope that this will be of value to you and a good way to use up some of those book pages. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you'll subscribe and come back whenever I've got a new video up. Hey, thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.